that on your own, find your own political voice. But I'm here to talk to you about how to create social responsibility through your business organization. So what is the role of social and political responsibility for cannabis industry and for cannabis businesses? Well, I'm here to tell you that by your very presence, you are changing the world. Every time a new cannabis brand is created, every time a new product hits the marketplace, every time a new store opens, a new farm opens, a new tax bill is paid, a new farmer finds a second mortgage on his place, we are changing the fabric of not only your individual family, but changing the fabric of your local community. And one of the wonderful things about this state-by-state unraveling of this failed federal prohibition is that it gives us the opportunity individually to work within our communities to adopt local sensibilities that make sense for Portland, for Eugene, for Salem, for Seattle, for Denver, right? Because in each community, we have different standards, we have different concerns, and so we want this to be not just that we have the right to market our products, but that we want to be reintegrated into the mainstream of society. That for decades, there have been not only hundreds of millions, billions of dollars that did not go through our economy because of federal prohibition, but there have been millions of lives wasted. People who have been incarcerated, people who lost their livelihoods, people who lost their social connections because of breaking the law, because of having a couple of J's at the Doobie Brothers concert, right? And that kind of little thing can change your life, and it sounds funny, but it's not funny. And we're here in the Pacific Northwest where we're more enlightened. We come from a more progressive environment. And I'm telling you that in 46 now states, really 48, they're looking at Washington and Colorado, and pretty soon they'll be looking at Oregon, and they'll be looking at Alaska, and they'll be looking at Nevada, and they'll be saying, how well can we conduct business? Can we be ethical, right? Can we be moral? Can we treat our people with respect? Can we pay our men and women equal wage? Can we provide the benefits and health care that's important for sustaining our communities? Because this is not just about paying the state tax bills, right, and balancing those coffers. It's also balancing the society. And so I'm asking all of you to please get engaged in the process. And as businesses, realize that every time you show up, every time you make a booth, every time you make a speech, every time you pass a card, when you talk at the PTA, or you stand up in church, or you talk to your farmer neighbors and you say, yes, I'm involved in the legal cannabis industry and I'm proud about it. Because you are business revolutionaries, and in this country, the cannabis industry represents the fastest growing industry in America. And so what we're setting here today, the stage that we are setting here today, will reverberate across the country. We'll go up and down the coast. We'll go over the mountains and across the plains. And we'll go from sea to shining sea. And we will look back on these days as pioneers, right? And we will be nostalgic, right? And so I'm suggesting to you that if you're here, if you're one of the few, if you're one of the early guys or gals that are putting the stake in the ground and saying, yes, I want to be a part of this industry, you're in the right place. And I'm going to say it's going to be hard, right? And you're going to have lots of challenges, financial challenges, logistical challenges, spiritual, emotional challenges. There'll be days when you ask yourself, and why on a Sunday afternoon am I here listening to some guy talk about the Marijuana Business Association? That you'll say, you know why? because it's important. Because what that guy was saying is, individually, alone, we cannot make it happen. But collectively, together, if we stand united with those common values, with that common direction, we are unstoppable, ladies and gentlemen. And in fact, we have already passed that tipping point. We are already on that road down the hill. And so I'm going to suggest to you, please embrace your community. Thank you for coming out here to the Hemp Convention. Please consider stopping by booth 41 to talk about how you can get involved in the Marijuana Business Association. We need your news, we need your voice, we need your traffic, and we need your support. Thank you very much. I'm Dave Rheins. Have a wonderful day.